Hey everyone, welcome to the AllBrands show. I'm Barbara from AllBrands.com, and with me today is brother national educator Alexis Galloway. Hey Alexis, welcome.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, we're fantastic. I'm so excited. You're going to show us some really cool stuff today. Why don't you tell us more about it?
Oh, yeah. So today I am super excited because I get to talk about three of my most favorite machines. We get to talk about the PR1X, the PR680W, and the 1055X. So those are three machines that will almost change your stitch life.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Well, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to play a 1-minute little commercial and we'll be right back, okay?
All righty.
I just have a few announcements before we get started. Go ahead and comment #AllBrands because at the end of this broadcast, I will be doing a drawing for an AllBrands.com e-gift card. So good luck there. Also, are you coming to the Houston International Quilt Festival November 2nd through the 5th? It's 2023. We're going to be representing Brother there, and we will have tons of brother educators, fun, exciting new things. So come check us out at the show. This is a little picture of our showroom floor. To learn more, you can go to our website, allbrands.com, and just click the front banner. All right, here is what our booth is going to look like. And we're in booth 534, 535, 635, and 626. You can find us under the big red tents. If you need a new machine, this is the best time to buy. We have manufacturers special pricing at this event and bundles. So now's the time. Also, we'll have all of the new machines, the new technology, Brothers exclusive, ArtSP, Disney, and so much more. And just don't miss out because it's going to be the best show of the year. All right, Alexis, I'm so excited. And you're going to be here with us, huh?
Yes, that is it'll be my first time, so I'm super excited.
Me too. So Becky Thompson's going to be there. Reen Wilcoxon's going to make a stage presentation. Cindy Hogan, who's a brother ambassador. Emily Thompson from Life So Savory. Courtney Douthit from the AllBrands After Hours.
Yeah.
I'll be doing a stage presentation there, actually. Barb Michaelajczyk, brother national educator. She'll be on the Stellaires. Sarah Vetzer, brother national educator, will be on the new Print Moda fabric printer from Brother. Colleen Sweatman, brother national educator, will be on the Luminaire this year. And Alexis is going to be on the PR machines. So excited. Our owner, John Douthit's going to be there. We're going to have Designs and Machine Embroidery there. So making appearances on our stage is going to be Deborah Jones, Eileen Roche, and Aine McCarthy will be in the booth the whole time and making stage presentations. We have a new exclusive, exciting ironing product to show you. They're called Reliable. They're from Canada, and we will have the Iron Men there themselves. So Jamie and Joe from Reliable will show you the best way to iron, and just so much more we'll have the best deals of the year for sure. So don't miss out. George R. Brown Convention Center, November 2nd through the 5th. All right. So we have a new machine behind you, right?
My new bestie. I'm like literally over here dancing in my seat. I don't know if you all saw me. I don't have to use the bathroom. I'm dancing because I'm excited.
Oh my gosh.
I have a new machine. Are you all ready? I can get in right now and show you.
Yes.
I have some awesome features. Quick little warning. Every time I switch cameras, it does that weird little thing. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. So it's like a disco kind of. Yeah. Here we go. So we're live, everybody. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. If they're about what she's talking about right now, I will ask her on the spot. Otherwise, I'll save them till the end and we'll do a Q&A. So, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited, Alexis.
Perfect. Oh, I just realized I'm on the wrong side. Okay. So this is our PR1X right here. So it's our new single needle embroidery machine. It's a part of the professional series. You guys may have seen it around quite a bit. I love it. I just love what I can do. It has the precise crosshair positioning, which I'll demo in a little bit for you. This one, let me show you all something. You're not going to believe this. Guess what size hoop we have. All right. And I have it hooped with something else because I'm going to show you all something later. Look at this. This is, let me back it up so you can really see it. This is 8 by 12. Right? That's huge. Okay. That's huge. So we have a larger hoop size. We have a ton of accessories that go with it. The crosshair, it's about 1 inch by 2 3/4. And I'll go ahead and bring that up for you now because sometimes when I just yell out measurements, it just doesn't register. I know to me it doesn't. So I'm going to just show you really quickly. Okay. So as soon as I do that, we have the crosshair come up. So let's zoom in.
Oh, yes. That looks so awesome.
Look how big it is.
Brenda says, I love the larger hoop size. I'm so excited about that.
It's a game changer. I'm telling you. All right. So moving on from there, we also have it comes with the bee holder, which allows you to use things like your sleeve hoop, in which I do plan on demoing that, especially the free arm underneath here, meaning, you can get into those tight spots like bags and onesies and shirts. We also have our automatic needle threader. Let me go back up with the camera some. Our automatic needle threader. Now you push that button and it brings our wiper down. You push it again and it automatically threads it, okay? This is going to be easy to thread. Can I show you all how I just change out the threads? I know it's staged with 4 threads up here. You all see that? There are 4 threads, but we use one at a time. So I'm going to go through and rethread one. So right now I have it threaded with what is this, green? There is an on-board thread cutter. I stage that next one up there. I grab another color, tie it off. Pull it through. Touch my needle threader. Touch my needle threader, pull it around. And just that quick, we are rethreaded and ready to go. So that is perfect for switching up your colors, getting on to the next part of your stitch out. So we also have LED lighting. We have this large 7-inch LCD screen, the display that you see here. And as far as fonts, we have a ton of fonts. There are 33 fonts, and we also have an extra foam 3D puff. Y'all see that? You see that? That is raised. All right, and I just stitched 3D on there. So I want to show you all how to actually hoop a hat in a little bit. But before we get to that, let's talk about some of our text editing features. So let's say I choose, let's choose the word cheer, and I'm going to zoom in some so you can see that. And slow me down if I'm going too fast, y'all. I don't know if you've noticed, but I get excited.
I'm excited too. And yes, I love this new PR1X machine.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you first the text array. So what that means is I can just move around my text. So let's use the word cheer. And don't ask, I was going to say, don't ask me why I chose cheer. I remember why I chose cheer. Because I was doing a bag there a moment ago.
That's when the cheerleading squad finds out that you have this embroidery machine. You will be writing that a lot.
You will cheer. So I'm going to set it. And there's a text array button right here. There's two of them. This one is better for moving them all at one time. And then I find that it goes faster in this screen. So I'm just going to use it to take this cheer. Let's say I want it to go vertical, but I want the C to be at top. I'm going to touch the angle down button until we get to about 90 degrees. And that's going to be perfect for doing something like a wine bag. And that's exactly what I did. I'll show you that in a moment. I have a ton of samples.
No, that's cool.
All right, so we've gotten it into place. All right, so then let's look at it. Let's spread it some more. So now we can space it out all at one time.
Bam. That's so fast.
I know. One more thing on this. I can also change this to different colors for each one. So let's go cheer. Let's do it red and green. Red, green. Let's use my stylus. Do you all ask the audience if they still know where their stylus is? That should be the prize winner. If you can find your stylus right now, you win. All right. So now, see there?
Oh, that means a totally different thing, like Christmas. Yeah. I love it.
And then I did a wine bag on that.
Oh, cheers. Oh,
I actually cheers, but on there I did cheer.
Oh, Erin Pot says, I love the changing colors. I do too. I've never seen it done like that. Mm-hmm. And Ann Philbeck, hey Ann, she says, hello from Virginia. I have the PRS 100 with 2 hat hoops that I've used. Thanks for this. So the PR1X is the replacement for the PRS 100. That's
yes.
So cool.
Now the PR 100 is still out there. It still exists. It's still there. So if you still have that one, that's a good one too. Okay. All right. Now let's talk a little bit more about the footprint of this machine. So it's gonna fit on the same exact stand as your other PR machines. It weighs about 68 pounds. It's 21 inches by 21 inches wide by 23 inches deep by 29 inches high. So guess what? I picked this machine up all by myself. Really, and it's like on YouTube somewhere. I picked it up by myself, put it on the stand, and what makes me more excited about that is I'm always telling people to take this to your live events, take this to vendor events, stitch right there on site. There's no excuse now. You can use these machines to make money and buy more. That's the best part. Buy more machines, okay? All right, and then it does 1,000 stitches per minute. So you're going to get through your projects really fast. Before we go into hoop and a hat, Barb, do we have any questions?
Just a lot of people saying that they want this machine or love this machine.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
So I will go ahead and I'll rehoop this exact one. It'll probably be easier that way. I'm just going to move this out a little bit.
So these are great for doing caps. I love that. Perfect. I love that you're going to share that today.
And hopefully, let's see, can I do this without being in the way? Okay. Perfect. So this comes with your hooping station here. Notice there is a knob. Before we do anything with hooping, we want to go ahead and turn it to lock. So you're going to lock that, slide it back on here. There are knobs, like little roller balls that's going to correspond and lock it into place here. And these same roller balls are going to be on your jig for your machine. All right, let's grab some stabilizer. And I usually I didn't pre-prep this, but I usually tear my stabilizer in half just to give me a little more. So I take the stabilizer and slide it right underneath the little lip. So can you see that little lip there? And then there's perforated. That's a fun word to say, perforated edges here at the top. Just take your thumb and drag that down to hold it into place. And this is where the fun and magic starts. So you take your hat, you grab your sweat guard. That's going to be this little piece right here that's in there. You grab your sweat guard. I usually tell people take 4 fingers and hold that there, and use this little plastic piece that goes over the top. So you're going to let the teeth of that rest right where the brim meets the top of the hat. Okay. And I usually use my thumb to kind of get it into place because that middle piece matches up with the middle part of, especially if you have a 5-panel hat. I'm using a black hat, so it's kind of hard to show. Are you all able to see the center here?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I was too busy looking at your nails look amazing, by the way.
I'm sorry, it's time to get them redone. I always get them neutral color. Okay. So allow that to rest right there. And then take the bottom side of the sweat guard and just pull it out. That's going to hold everything in place. Do the same thing on the other side. Pull that out. Okay. And then now you take it to the hooping part and you allow, now don't overstretch this plastic because it's plastic. You don't want to overstretch that, but you just guide it down into here. And if we're quiet enough, we'll hear it ratcheting. So ready? Listen. It's like a roller coaster. Booyah. Now, from there, we have these little clampy things. They're like bent clips. You take your hat, smooth down one side, and there's like a metal lip underneath that you want to connect these two. So that's going to hold it into place while you're stitching it. And you also have a little bit of play. I'm pretty good with getting mine centered. I think I'm off today a little bit. Usually I have about 5 times and then it's crooked. Then the next 5 times and it's crooked. So I think this may be the 5th time because it's just a tiny bit crooked. But the crosshair on the machine is going to fix all of that. All right. So once you have it hooped on here, you take your fingers and then your thumb and you use the screw right here and you give it counter pressure and just pop it right off. Okay. Now, let's move right back over here to the machine. I'm going to replace this hoop.
I love that we get to see this part.
Oh yeah, this is the magic.
And it's not hard. I think people are just afraid because they've never seen it before.
Right, it's definitely not hard. And I'm going to get right in here. I think that's a good view. It's definitely not hard. It's going to be the same. This comes with its own screws, but I usually just kind of use the same ones that I take off from my A-arm.
So if you're at a show or something and somebody's like, I want a hat or I want a flat thing, are you able to change it out at a show?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I've personally done a lot of vendor events, especially during the holidays. And when I was doing it, I was only doing one machine at a time. And it was nothing for me to say, oh, okay, sure. You want a hat? Let me pop it on the machine. And all I do is remove my A-arm and put this on. By the time I finish this conversation, we're going to be hooped. And we're done. Like it's on. That's it. So now we grab our hat. We allow this area, so there's like a little bit of a area right here that it makes it very easy to slide, like right there. That makes it easy to slide over your free arm, and then once you get it back there, you straighten it up.
This pops.
This is easy if I'm not at this angle. I'm trying not to give you all a bad angle of me. There we go. All right. And we're on. We're popped into place. Those same roller balls that were over here, we match them up and we're hooped. Okay.
We had a question from Anne earlier. She said, I missed, what is puffy foam?
So it's like craft foam. I had a sample piece here somewhere. Let's see. Here's the one from where I did the test stitch.
So it like makes it raised. It makes it like 3D, like you have on the hat.
So this one, I think this one is about 3 millimeters.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're going to go to our screen here. And I'm going to show you how I got here.
Oh, Barbara Jones just chimed in. She said, I was nervous about this machine until I tried it at AllBrands University. It was an easy transition from a flatbed and the stitching was beautiful. Thank you.
That's what I love about all of our machines. If you know the interface of one, you can figure out the interface of whatever new machines we come out with.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be our alphabet category. The easiest way to find your 3D font is going to be just press the up arrow and it's going to be T01. Okay. And I chose last time, what did I do? 3. And then the letter D. And I touched set. And before I go to embroidery, I want to show you all something also. I could easily zoom in with my camera, but I'm going to zoom in on my machine. Watch this. You see that? That was kind of quick. I'll do it again. Zoom out. Zoom in. Better 1. Better 2. We're like at the optometrist now. All right. And then also, if you touch the button right beside it, that is going to show you it in your hoop. Have you all seen that? Have you all kind of played around with that? That's going to show it in your hoop. So that way you won't be surprised when you stitch. You'll know this is going to fit within that hoop area. Okay. I'm excited because I just recently found that. So, all right, so let's zoom out. Now we'll touch embroidery. And then we'll go through the same part of that. Now, before we do that, I got a little ahead of myself. Let's go back because I wanted to show you all the, there we go. I wanted to show you all the crosshair of it.
Oh, it's so helpful for placement.
Right, so I'm off. So what I'm going to do is just move it over. Look at there. I just moved it right into place. And then I can check my placement. That's how far down it's going to come. That's how far up, how far left, how far right. So it takes the guesswork out of it. You're done. You're done guessing. There's no more guessing. And there's no more crooked hooping. All right. So I'm not going to start this because I've already stitched it. And we can go on to the next thing.
Mary says, I think Brother has the best looking embroidery stitches. Mary, you are right.
Oh my gosh. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. All right. Let's see. I think we may be able to move on to our 680W. Let's see. Oh, I want to show one more thing. I feel like that's what today is going to be all about. Me saying, oh, I want to show one more thing. Oh, I want to show one more thing. It's like, but wait, there's more.
There is. I love these PR machines from Brother.
All right. So we also have a category that allows you to have, there's 9 modern art categories. And let's see, so I can make it make sense. So there's 9 modern art categories. There's 5 groovy patterns, 61 one-point patterns, 35 quilting patterns. We have 140 frame patterns and 3-letter monogramming ones, and then also the frames. I probably could have pointed to it. So that one is going to be our modern art. And I did a stitch out of this one using a cute bag. I had this bag for about a year and couldn't figure out what to put on it. Look what I did. Isn't that cute?
Oh, that is cool. That's like edgy and fun.
Yes. So my favorite color is camo.
That's a color. Okay.
So that's a fun one. That one is going to be your groovy ones that I mentioned. But the main one that I wanted to show was going to be this one. So you see how it overlaps?
Yeah.
So we can achieve that by using one of the fonts here in the machine, which would be this one. So let's say I wanted to do this. I would have to do, okay, so the sweet spot to this one, if you all have ever tried this one, you want to put the word in backwards, all right? It doesn't make sense to think about it now, but when you stitch it out, it will. So that way it will stitch it and give you the overlapping effect. I wanted to make sure I didn't leave here without telling you all that because I didn't want you to get confused while stitching it out. Spell the word backwards. Make sense?
Yes.
Got it. All right. So I think we can move on to the side winding of the
bobbin winder. I am so grateful for that bobbin winder. Can I tell you? And it works amazingly.
Yes. So I've been in love with a lot of my friends that are on here that do freestanding lace. And I used to be one of the ones that's like, I'm not changing the bobbin. I'm just going to leave it and hope my earring doesn't turn around. But let me tell you, now that I have a machine, I mean, pretty much all of my flatbed ones could do it. But now that I have a free arm machine that has the bobbin winder, and now I can use it in my 8x12 hoop and make a ton of earrings at one time, it's game over.
Very true. And I have the same experience when doing edge to edge on panels or fabric that I'm going to use. And I want it to be the same on the top and bottom. It's so convenient to have that bobbin winder.
Right. I love it. So other than that, just the hoop sizes that come with it in the actual, out of the box with it, you get a 4x4. So that's this size. And that 8x12 that I showed you.
So we got a comment from Roxanne. I love big hoops and I cannot lie. Yeah, but having small hoops is good too.
Small hoops are a game changer. All right. So with that being said, let's move on over here to the 680W. And then from there, I want to talk about some of the smaller hoops and accessories.
Perfect. I'm so excited.
I am too. Okay. All right, so I'm going to have to move my camera over.
Okay, I'll come into the screen while you move your camera, and I will just bring some comments on. Anne says she loves freestanding lace. I do too, and I agree, Erin, that is a very cool font. Sun Country Girl, hey, love back. Adorable. I love it. And it's an 8x12 embroidery area on the new PR1X machine. So it's the same as the 6 needle. And what's the embroidery area on the 10 needle, Alexis?
The 10 needle, I know this.
Oh.
It's an 8x14. Sheesh, I do believe so. I have all that here. I kind of have it in my head. All right, 8x14. That's the biggest one. Then that one does 5x7, 4x4, and 1.5x2.
Oh, perfect.
That was a pop quiz, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So now we have the 680W. Don't you all love this one? So we've been seeing a lot from this one. It's been out for a while, but a lot of times people don't know some of the cool things that it does. So I like to just kind of show it off. So this is where I'll show off that 2-point position that we also have inside of the PR1X. So let's start there. Can you see my screen? Yes.
Yes.
My computer a little bit so I can see what you all see. And I'm going to recreate what I have on the shirt.
Oh, guess what?
What?
I had a comment.
What?
Karen said, I wish magnetic hoops came standard. Well, they don't come standard, but can I show something on the screen real quick?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna, I should not do this, but I'm gonna give you a preview of the Houston Quilt Festival special for the 6-needle machine. This is November 2nd through the 5th. With the 6-needle, you get the nationwide factory warranty, a PR6 Playbook. You also get these 2 flash frames as a rebate from Brothers. So there's 2 4x4s and a driver. With that, you get the ES Blue embroidery software. Free, you get the ArtSP download. This machine's wireless, so you can transfer wirelessly to this machine. And you can bundle and save to get the stand cap and Durkee 7-piece set. I better take this off the screen before I get in trouble.
That is awesome. I walked over to my computer and I leaned in and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So that reminded me. So this is the Playbook. I do actually have one. And look, y'all, inside, it's literally button press by button press of what to do. And then you get finished projects. Let's see. What if you did like 1 project a week? And then, look at there. Okay. You got to get.
I like it because it not only shows you how to do the features, but it makes it click in your head of why would I use this feature.
Mm-hmm. So before I tell you all about this machine, let me just show you something cool that it can do, because I've been seeing this all over the internet. Have y'all been seeing this? And I'll explain. Okay, it's crooked. I understand. I'll explain how we got here. But I became a mama in 2007, so I made me a shirt like this. And all of this is what I use from on the machine. These are fonts that are in the machine. So you guys can create that shirt that you're seeing all over the internet now that everyone's asking for. And let me show you how real quick.
Someone says, okay, I want that one.
Well, you can have both. Why not? All right, so I'm going to go down. Let's see. Come on, Alexis. You had it early. Okay, here we go. I'm going to choose my font, and all I'm going to do, oh no, that's not font. I'm going to go to my specialty fonts. And this is going to be an applique font. I just chose not to do the applique because I was saving a little time while doing my samples. But I'm going to choose an M, and I'm going to set it. I'm going to choose an M at the right size. I'm going to move it down to medium. And then touch set. I'm going to add another one in, but I'm going to add in an A. Change it to medium. Touch set. Add in another. M. Set. And then the last one. Add in another A. Yeah, I was trying to find, and I think there is a shortcut earlier today. I was like, all I had to do is MA, and then I could just duplicate it, but I went through this. So now I'm going to move. What are we moving over? The A. And then select the M. Move that over. Select the other A. I can't really see it. I'm going to have to move the other M all the way. There we go. All right, and just like that, we have Mama. Let's center that. All right, so now we have to tell everybody that, oh, can you all see? Is it close enough? Are you good?
I can see, yeah.
All right, let me make sure. Okay, now, after we do that, now we have to add in when the year is. So what font did I use? I have a thing for fonts.
I love fonts. And I love that our deal at Houston is going to come with every embroidery machine comes with embroidery lettering software. So you can have unlimited capabilities.
That is awesome. Let's see. Established, so EST. Now space it in 2007.
Yeah. So Beth asked, can you arch that?
Yes, you can. You can arch the step. So these are individual ones. When you're using the font like this one, the established, that one can be arrayed. The other ones we would just kind of move them around individually.
Perfect.
So I'm going to touch set and then move that down. Look how fast I'm doing this. What if you all just left a template on your machine that said mama and all you had to do is just add in the year?
Oh my goodness, yeah.
How fast is that? All right, so let's select all of it, center it. Okay, I'm ready to stitch.
Sweatshirts for every mama.
All mamas.
I see the side hustle.
All right, and I'm pretty sure I have the sizing right because now I want to show you my 2-point position. So I cheated. You all are already going to see that it's going to come out right, but let me show you what's going to happen when I do this 2-point position. I kind of want to have both of them in the screen at once. I may have to kind of go back and forth. So once we get to, let's go back to the edit screen. So once we go to edit in, you'll see this box with a crosshair in the middle of it. Okay, you'll see this box with a crosshair in it. Touch that. So that's going to open up your 2-point position. It looks the exact same on the PR1X. So these same instructions go for that too. I already drew a line at the top of mine, and it almost faded because I used a air soluble pen this morning. But I want to center it by the top of it because instead of centering it, saying where the center of the design is, I just measured down from the collar of the shirt and said, I know for sure that I want my design to stop. I think it was about 2.5 inches down from the collar. So I'm going to align it by the top line. So I'm going to go next. And then I'm going to go horizontal. So it's going to tell it that I want it to go to the, to the right. If I want it to go to the left, I just push the left arrow. Or if I wanted to align it on a vertical axis, I would use the down arrow. Okay. But we're going to go to the right. So now I'm going to show you all this portion of the hoop. What I'm going to be doing over here is matching up using these arrows. Okay, so I'm going to come right back up once I'm done and the magic happens, but I want you all to see this part while I'm doing it. Is the light? Let's turn the light off.
Yeah, I can see the crosshair.
Okay. So it's not just the crosshair that I want you to see. It is, where is my light off? There we go. Let's turn the light on. Let's turn the light off. It's going to be a faint line that's going there, and there's a dot right here in the middle. So I'm going to go and match up. You can slow your arrows down if you need to. And you want to get a little closer. And I'm going to touch next, and I'm going to match it up with the top of this line over here. Speed up. All right. So now I've matched up with a line. There's a faint line here. It kind of went away. I'm going to move the camera back up because I want you all to see the magic as it happens. Okay, ready? You guys count down. Don't blink. Do not blink. I'm telling you. You don't want to miss this. Touch set. Ah. It's like, hold on. Wait a minute. I made it too big. Ah.
Oh, that's happened to me before.
Okay, but listen, oh, let's go back. Touch cancel. Okay. Cancel.
It'll always tell you when you do something.
It does. I'm going to go edit real quick. I'm just going to make it smaller. The whole thing's smaller. Come on. It's doing this because we're on live. You know that, right?
Yeah, you know it.
You know that, right?
Oh, Anne asks if you have social media where everyone can follow you.
I do. I am So Sweet Academy on everything.
So Sweet Academy?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
SEW. There we go. I'm just going to make that smaller like that. There we go. So another thing, y'all, okay, and a lot of you also follow my social media, and you all see me do stuff like this all the time. I love it when it happens, actually, because you know what that means?
We learn.
You learn.
But it's always fixable.
It is. Okay. All right. I think we got it.
Christy says, love her. I agree.
Oh, thank you, Christy. All right. So let's start this again. So I'm gonna fly through this part because we already went over it. Okay. I'm gonna go up and make that piece.
So that's like the single play button and the 2 play button and the 3 play button is like move a little bit, a medium amount, or a lot.
Yes. It's like, do you want to zoom by? Do you want to be a rabbit? A turtle?
Yeah. You want to go 5 miles per hour, 20 miles per hour, 100 miles per hour?
Oh man, I forgot to build up the suspension, but look what happened. So it automatically corrects it no matter how crooked you hoop it, as long as it's in the right stitch field. It goes ahead and it course corrects for you. That's my favorite way to put it, course correction. You know how
awesome.
GPS route recalculating, stitch direction recalculating. All right, so isn't that fun? Awesome. The next thing, do we have any other questions?
Not specifically for this, but I do have questions for the end that I've been saving.
Okay, perfect. So this one has 50 built-in fonts. We have 100 embroidery patterns, 140 frames. We have a buttonhole and utility stitch. So there's 80 of them. I said A, but there's actually 80 of them. We have 18 monogram patterns. We have decorative labels, decorative alphabet. So there's 12 of those, and that's this one. We actually use the decorative alphabet with the mama, and that's your applique one. So this one comes with the 8x12 hoop size, where'd you go? 5x7. Let's zoom out. The 5x7. The 4x4, and then there's a little baby one around here. Oh, here we go. Then we have the 1.5 by 2 inch.
Oh, that's great.
Super cute. So it also allows you to have like administrative type settings on here. So this one is really good for if you're running a business and you have some other people that are going to be using your machine, and you just want to lock some of the features. Let's see, I believe that's on page.
So when you have like maybe one of your family members working the booth for you at the craft fair.
Yeah. So, or maybe, I don't know about your viewers, but me personally, I would have been that sneaky employee that's like, let me see what all this stuff does.
Yeah.
So if you don't want that happening on your machine while you're at an event, we always encourage learning, but at an event, let's stick to the program. You can lock that out. Otherwise, go for it. Play with all of the features. You also have it's wireless enabled. So what I had to do earlier today, there was an exclamation point by mine, and I had to hurry up and update it because I want to show you all ArtSpira. Does anybody want to see ArtSpira and how that works? Because I hope you all have signed up for the free. I think it's 3 months of free.
Oh, the free trial for the subscription.
Trial.
Yeah, we'd love to see that.
Yes. And then there's the stitch monitor. So here's your app guide. So this is where it's going to be. You touch the app guide. You scan this QR code. It's going to bring up your ArtSpira. You register your machine. Super easy. My stitch monitor is also cool. I have been away from my machine, like far away from my machine, and still able to see where it is and if a thread has broken, if it has stopped, if it's closed, and it updates me. So
I love that. Anne says, I love ArtSpira. And so ArtSpira is really cool because it's free. It's exclusive for Brother wireless embroidery machines.
yes.
So the PR680W is wireless, but not the PR1X that we looked at earlier.
Correct.
So it's like a free app that you download to your iPhone or Android. And you get free designs and instruction. Oh my gosh. I love it.
Here. All right, so when we bring it up, my internet is like, no, you have a lot going on today.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to embroidery designs. And, what did I say I wanted to try? So look at all these categories, you guys. All of these are categories of font. I mean, not fonts, of designs. So I'm going to touch travel. Can you tell I have a project in mind?
Yeah. Hey, Anne's keeping me in check. She's reminding us that ArtSpira is also for Scan and Cut.
Yes.
And for the new print moda. So thank you,
Yes.
Anne.
Oh my gosh. Oh, listen. All of these things in one little app. You can't beat it.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the designs have a crown beside it, and that means it's a part of the premium feature. So you're going to touch one, and then it's going to tell you all about it. You can see your size, your embroidery time, your stitch count, your thread color list, all of that fun stuff. Okay. You can also try it out. I'm not going to do it right now because I'll have to have a blank to show it on. But there's an AR feature where you can kind of like, you can audition it on the spot.
Oh gosh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Oh, okay. Now I got to show you. So let's say this is our blank right here.
No way.
Oh man. Okay. So you see
It's
showing it on the screen. It's showing where it's going to stitch out there.
Oh, cool.
And you can move it around.
So normally you would only have that feature built into the 10 needle. So having it through ArtSpira is pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go ahead and create that one.
And Karen, yes, thank you for reminding us the crowns are in the subscription.
Yes. But if you just go ahead and just try it out. I'm catching some light from my background.
It only costs you one embroidery design a month. Basically. I think it's $12, $12.99.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to add a font. So what was it? Did I save it here? I had a little thought in mind of what I was going to do. Maybe I did save it. I'm touching find the joy in the journey. That's what I said. Find, and I'm typing this right here. The joy. I'm going to move that down. Let's move that up. And then I'm going to add in another word real quick. Find the joy in. Let's do that lowercase. The journey.
Roxanne asks, will ArtSpira work with my NQ3700D? Yes, that's a wireless machine from Brother, and it will work.
All right, so it's kind of big. Guess what else we can do? We can change the fonts. So there are different fonts on board here. So I'm going to choose Florida Medium for that one, Florida Medium for this one.
This is cool too for like doing things at a craft fair because you could like the customer doesn't have to walk in the booth. You can just stage it on your phone.
Right. And you can have a tablet set up outside the booth.
That's
Not
cool.
outside, but right on the corner, and let them do their own and then send it directly to the machine. All right, we're almost done here.
But you will need to have a Wi-Fi hotspot if you go to the craft fair.
Yes.
Disclaimer.
I want to change that real quick because I didn't want the dots. There we go. So now I can just bring that down close there, play with it on the screen. I can change the color if I want to. Let me know if I get too far out of the screen, so I'm looking at my phone right now.
You're good.
All right, so I can change that. Right now I'm liking purple. Done. All right, and we are literally ready to send it to the machine right now. You can change your hoop size right in there. So once you touch done, you can save it or not save it. I'm going to save it because, everything could go wrong. With my technology, some of these moments. Okay, so it's been saved. It's saying saving data, please wait. So now it's already set up with my machine. I'm going to just hit transfer. Again. Data transfer is complete.
Very cool.
All right, let's head over to the machine now.
My mom used to always say, cold hands, warm heart. I just thought of that.
Yes. Now, it's going to be in our little cloud, so you're going to touch the cloud pocket. I should have two of them in here because I did one earlier. So there we go. And it overwrote the first one that I had. So I'm going to touch set. And guess what we're going to use for this stitch out? Our magnetic hoops.
Yes, I'm so excited.
So you guys get to see that. Where's my other?
The flash frame.
All right, we get to see the flash frame.
Do you think you could zoom out? Oh, yeah. I was like, I want to see what you're doing here.
I have to zoom out and move back. There we go. So I'm going to use my 4x4. Take this off. We're gonna remind me to talk about this in a little bit, you guys.
Yes, I love that.
Let's not forget to talk about that. And it slides right onto the back. Just like, and everything uses the same screws. I just dropped one of them. Oh, here it goes. Okay. And I also want to show you all how easy it is. Look at that. Did you see me take it on and off? So that chassis goes on there. And I'm going to use this other chassis because I have two. Maybe.
So it's called flash frame because you can like put it on and take it out in a flash. And hoop it in a flash.
And remove it. So I was going to show you all that part, but at the end, I'll unscrew it and show you. But this part, this is the removable part. If you have to take that on and off, and you just slide it right on, and it slides onto the back of your machine like that. And we're going to grab my, let's do it on a tote, because if you're traveling, you need a tote. Look at that.
So you don't have to take the hoop off of the machine to hoop it.
You do not. I'm going to go down just a little bit more.
Rhonda, hi. She says, I love Brother's new magnetic hoops art.
So I usually just take them and stick them to the side of the machine while I'm getting ready. You see how easy that was? If you can pinch, you can get these off of here. Don't pinch anybody now. Not encouraging pinching, but if you can pinch, you can do it. So you can slide your stabilizer right underneath here. Lift that up, slide the stabilizer on. And I used a long piece of stabilizer because I want to show you all how much room there is back here. I could roll this stabilizer up, and there's like a ton of room back there.
I love that.
So you could use like a laundry bag. You know how those soft laundry bags sometimes? My daughter goes, she's in a program, and during the summertime, she stays on campus, and I was able to embroider on her laundry bag that she took with her, and I just rolled the excess up back here. Sometimes what I do, I'll take my stabilizer down. I think we'll be okay right now to just kind of slide it on. And then grab your strap, move it out of the way. To the back here.
This is really convenient if you don't have a lot of space next to you, because otherwise to do a regular hooping, you would have to have a flat table surface.
For sure. I don't know how you all feel about eyeballing, but I am like the queen of eyeballing. But what makes this better is there are notches on the inside here. So I can't take all the credit anymore. I cheat and I use the notches. I think brother was like in my sewing room and seeing all the little hacks I was doing, and they were like, oh, no, let me just make life easier for you.
And since everyone needs a free arm.
Yes, free arm for everyone.
Yes.
So we grab our magnets. So this one is the 4x4 one. You'll notice on the 5x7, it has the leg of it is a little longer. So these will go in a specific place. For your 4x4, each one of them are the same, so they can go in any place. All right. And like your hoop. That's it.
I love it.
You're done. And let's see, did I choose cute colors to go on here? I did. Oh, we do. We have some cute colors. So let's zoom in. And does everyone know how to just kind of move your colors around so that you don't have to rethread every time?
Oh, show us that, because it is a lot easier than the not knowing how to do it. And then when I learned, I was like, why did I think this was so hard? It's so easy. I use the magic wand. Is that what you're going to show?
You used to do what?
I use the magic wand. Is that what you're going to use?
So you can use the magic wand, or you can permanently move. So for the first one, I already have it to a green, so we're fine with that one. But for the second one, let's actually do like a hard move. So I'm going to move let's go back and see. That's on number 2, and I'm on 5. So I'm going to just swap number 2 and number 5. And there was like a little button with 2 threads, and there's an arrow going back and forth. It's like, me, pick me, pick me. Cool. And then now that's number 5.
Nice.
So when it gets there, it's going to just move by itself. And then for number 3, we'll go ahead and use the wand. I don't have purple up there, so what do you say we use like a red? So I want red. It's number 6, so I'm going to just touch number 6. No. Let's reset that. There we go. Touch number 3, and then I got to touch number 6 because that's the thread color I wanted to move to. And then, okay, and we didn't have to rethread anything. We didn't have to pull anything off. We didn't have to tie anything off. We were done. Okay. All right, so this is a 10-minute stitch out. It may be a bit loud, so what do you say we go into some more accessories, and then when I sit back at the computer, I hit that to stitch, and then we talk about the 10 needle.
Sure.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right. So this lovely darling over here, let's zoom out.
This is the PRTT1 Expandable Sliding Support Extension Table.
Barbara, you read my mind, because I was like, oh my gosh, what is the official name of this? Thank you. That is this. So the beauty of it is, and let's just slide this off of here real quick. If you have something heavy like a Carhartt jacket or maybe a golf bag, I've done a couple of those. I've even done a horse blanket. Can you believe that? That was fun. You pull the little lever here in the back. It lets out a little shelf at the bottom, and you slide it on. So that works with your magnetic flash frames. Are we crooked?
A little bit, but we could see it very well. So Marissa asked real quick, does this machine have a table and a repositional hoop? So
go for it.
I think the extension table comes with the 10 needle, but it's an option for the 6 needle.
Correct. Right?
Yeah.
And also for the PR1X.
Yes.
Correct. So you can also slide it out. So you're not just limited to that first little space. You can slide it out. Look how far that came out. Let's go back in and let's just look at there. So wow. This kind of, until you get that table, because I highly suggest you order that table. It is an add-on accessory. I believe you all have them in stock, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So until you get that one, just put out this one. And also you can have them both, because this is it's lightweight.
And here's the fun thing, Alexis. At the show, we're going to have 20% off of all Brother branded accessories at the show. 20? And if you bought, 20% off of this. And if you buy it with a machine, then you'll get 25% off of any Brother branded
customers. Can I just say that? Y'all are spoiled. AllBrands customers are spoiled.
And that's at the show and in all of our 7 retail store locations throughout Louisiana and Texas.
Fun. So even though I'm showing all of these hoops on the 680W, do not forget that you can use them on your PR1X and your 1055. So here's another one I'm super excited about. I'm going to have to cross back in front of my camera, because this was like a last minute thought of mine yesterday. And where'd it go? Here.
Margie says, I love that you're showing us how to change all of the hardware. Sometimes it seems a little intimidating, but you make it look so easy. And it is easy, Margie.
It really is. It really is. Let me see if I can do this one ahead of time. Okay. So this is going to be like your D arm, and the way it says D right here, and the way you know what attaches to it, there's a cheat sheet. Look at that. You match that. D. Yeah. So you just slide it on here. These are your knobs that you're going to be matching like in the back.
It's like putting on earrings.
Exactly.
It's like just different jewelry for your machine, right?
When I move into my studio out back that I'm building right now, I'm going to name the bin with all of my accessories. I'm going to name it machine jewelry.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. I think we're having too much fun. Okay.
There is 2 screws, just like 2 earrings. Yeah. It's funny.
All right. Now this just slides right on here. And let me tell you how easy this is, you guys. I'm just going to be honest with you. This was my very first time using this hoop yesterday. And look what I made. Disclaimer, I have worn these shoes, but look.
That's so cute.
Look. So all I did, I may have to turn this off and turn this back on because I switched hoops. That's easy. So all I did, took my laces out. Wait until that comes up.
I love that when you use Brother manufacturer made hoops, when you put it in the machine knows what hoop.
Yep. Is. For sure. And it's telling me right now to remove the hoop because it has to initialize. So you always know that you're going to have, it's going to be in the right place. You see that? I turned it off and back on. And it even, I cleared it off the screen, but it asked that I want to resume. So if you have a power outage or something, or like me, my cords are all over the place and that sometimes I kick off what I'm working on, it will auto resume. And you have that same option with all of the PR series. Okay. All right, so now we're here. So all I did was chose, why do you want me to remove it again? There we go. I chose my little ladybug on the screen. Put my hoop back on. Slid my shoe on here. It's like putting on shoes. You just literally untie, loosen the screws. Whoop. Raise it up, slide it on there, and you tighten those little screws there.
I love it.
Right there. And let me show you all the stitch feel.
So there's actually a right and a left and a center for the
So
shoe.
this is the center. I'm cheating a little bit. This is the center. I'm glad you said that because I don't have the right and left with me right now, but there is a right, left, and a center. You are correct.
So I did actually put this, all of the shoe clamps in the description of this video. So if you click shop product, everything that we're showing today will be in there.
Mm-hmm. So I raised my camera a little bit so you can see it, but it gives, look there, you have a good stitch feel.
Yes.
Now this is the center one. If you get the right and the left one, you can get a bigger or a more precise stitch area. I kind of finagled this and got what I needed done.
Hey, it works.
No, you can still, if you get this one, you can still get it done. So get all three. I'm just saying.
I love it.
I might have to pick up the other two from you when we're in Houston. All right. So that is that one. I'm thinking now, what else? What's another accessory? So what about small monograms? So our E-arm allows for like a pouch, a fanny pouch.
Wow. That's amazing. Can you imagine trying to do that on a flatbed embroidery machine?
I'm telling you, you're talking about upside down and inside out. I think one more thing I have for you all here. Where'd it go? Here it is. So you know those mama sweaters, what else they're doing with it? They're putting the name down on the sleeve.
No, that's cool. I love that.
Let me show you. The hoop it's still in here, still attached. Hold on. That's just the, it's just
Okay. Oh my gosh.
And guess what? What size chassis do you use? Can anyone guess which one we use?
Ah, okay.
Hold on, there it is. There we go.
E.
E.
Nice.
So
Mary just asked a question about those that extension table that we showed earlier. Do we sell those for the 10 needle machine? So yeah, it will work on all three, right? The PR1X,
yes.
the 680, and the 1055.
Yep, it will work on all three.
And yes, we do sell them. Come to us at the Houston Quilt Show and you can get 20% off.
And that's in the apparel kit. So also in that apparel kit, if you do it as the kit, you get this one. So remember I said all my stuff is hooped crooked because that was like the star of my show of how I use that 2-point position to straighten it up. I did that on here. And this is your sleeve hoop. So you can use your sleeve hoop for, this is either a shoe bag or a wine bag, depending on, whichever one you want to use it for. I would probably use it for wine, clearly with cheers. A shoe bag, a wine bag, you can use this on the sleeve of a shirt. As a matter of fact, this is going to just be my multi-purpose sweatshirt because I did this with it. So this is the sleeve. And this design is in the machine. This is our doll. This is a sleeve. Let's see now. And you can do it on the side with this sleeve hoop. All right. I think that concludes all of our accessories that I have here, but please know there are tons more.
Oh, Alexis. And we're going to have them at Houston. So if you want to see them up close, not on a camera, come and see us and come find Alexis in the booth.
Yes. So I'm going to switch back to my front camera.
Okay.
Where are
Oh
we?
my gosh.
Maybe.
So guys, after the Q&A, we will do our $25 AllBrands.com e-gift card giveaway. So go ahead and comment #AllBrands if you have not yet. Oh my gosh. Well, did you want to stitch out that design?
Do I what?
Didn't you want to stitch out a design?
I do. Do we want to talk about 10X real quick?
Sure.
5X?
Yeah, I'm loving it a little longer.
Oh, are we over? Oh my gosh, I'm just talking and talking and talking.
No, I love it. I love it. There's so much good information. This is gold. I learned a lot today, and I thought I knew everything about these machines.
Well, I definitely don't know everything, but everything I know, I'm willing to tell you all.
Nice. Nice.
So with the 1055X, it's kind of like the ultimate luxury. Like luxury, because on that one you have 10 needles, so they're auto threading needles. That makes it faster for embroidery. You also get those 1,000 stitches per minute. You have 184 built-in embroidery designs, so that includes your 140 frame pattern combinations and fonts. You have that, remember the earlier, if you all were here earlier for my pop quiz, it's 8x14 embroidery area, so you have a bigger hoop than what we have on the other ones now. It's perfect for those large projects, quilts, jackets. You can use your magnetic sash frame to do like edge to edge. You can do like huge blankets, I've seen some of these at the quilt shows I've been going to, and I'm like, how did you do that? My 10 needle. So you have your wide support table, so that comes with it. You get your toolbox. You have a toolbox with all of these also, so pretty much the same things in all of them. Your hoop size is going to be that 8x14, the 5x7, the 4x4, and the 1.5 by 2 inch.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Alexis, I'm so excited. Should I show them all of the specials for Houston?
Yes.
Okay. It's not going to show the price because I'm not allowed to do that, but I could show you the packages.
Okay.
So here we go. I wonder if I can make this full screen. I don't think I can. So we're just going to bring it up here. Okay. Let's see. All right. Here's the 10 needle PR 1055X. That's the one that has even more than the machines that we talked about today, because it has the camera and the My Design Center and the snowman and, oh my gosh, 10 needles instead of 6 or 1. With this one, you get the 10 needle playbook as a rebate from Brother. You get the BES Blue embroidery software, Brother's exclusive ArtSP free download app with that. It also will use the Stitch Monitor app. So we didn't talk about that today, Alexis. But basically, it's like a baby monitor for your machine. When you walk out of the room, it will tell you where it is and it's in the stitches. Brother has an exclusive digital design database transfer that will allow you to wirelessly transfer your embroidery designs from your PC to your computer, to your embroidery machine, or 10 needle. You get iBroidery.com. So there's downloads available on iBroidery.com, and they have 1 free download per month that you can get from there. You get free instructions at an AllBrands location, free shipping. You get financing, 0% financing for 60 months on that. And plus, you can choose one option. We'll have the stand, cap equipment, and Durkee 7-in-1 bundle. Or if you don't want that, you can choose the Brother Moda fabric printer. Or if you don't want that, you can choose the Scan and Cut SDX 325F. We also have tons of accessories there. All right. Oh, here we go. Tons of hoops and accessories. Everything will be 20% off. If you purchase it with the machine, it'll be 25% off. So the 680W here. We went over that earlier. Awesome deal at the show. And then the PR1X, Entrepreneur One. Now this one is not wireless like the 6 and 10 needle, but it does have that awesome tubular arm, and it's an 8x12 embroidery area. It's the lasers, which is great. It's going to have a wide table rebate, BES Blue embroidery software, the instruction, the free shipping. All of these machines come with Brother's nationwide factory warranty through Brother authorized service centers. Plus, you can pick one. You can get the cap and stand, or the scan and cut, or the monogramming kit. So don't miss out on those specials. All right, I'm going to come back on the screen. You there, Alexis?
I am. I went over to my machine because I was like, let me get that set up for when we get ready to stitch it out.
Yeah. So I'm so excited about that. Let me see if we have any new questions before
I was totally leaning in like this while you were talking about it, like I was hearing a dreamy bedtime story.
Let's see. Oh, Anne says, if you aren't a brother educator, you should be. Well, yes, Alexis is a brother educator.
I
am. All right. I think that I have all of the questions so far. Okay. Here we go. You ready? Lightning round.
Let me bring up my cheat sheet here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I saved a bunch of silly ones like love it. I don't know why I saved those. That's so here's one from Sheila. The new hoop for hats is awesome. So that was.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know Sheila.
That was the flat brim cap frame that you showed, right?
Correct.
Okay. Here's one from Sun Country Girl Designs. If you use USB that air transfers from one USB to your PC, don't need wireless, and your patterns are stored.
Yes, I know what she's talking about. I think so. Maybe is she talking about with the cord?
Yeah, there's also like I think where you can like put a wireless transfer USB. I haven't tried it on the PR1X.
I have not either. I'm glad she said that. I may have to try that because sometimes I get too wrapped up in all my cords and I want to be able to just shoot it right over. But yeah.
Good thinking though. That's something to try. Oh, Mary says, I think Brother has the best looking embroidery stitches.
Yes. I might be biased, but I agree.
No, I think the market share says it for itself. In this market that we're in, Brother dominates embroidery every time. You will not go wrong with a Brother embroidery machine. Here's a very broad one. What does the PR1X have that the 680W doesn't?
I know that. It has the ability to do the 3D. And it's built in. And some of the fonts are different. Some of the designs are different. You will find that you have a lot of the same fonts and designs across the screen, across the three machines, but some they wanted to keep it exclusive to that specific machines to make them feel special.
Here's one from Marissa. And I think she's in So Sweet Academy too, because she did the hashtag.
They do hashtag Academy.
And I guess we'll ask this now. Remind us where we can follow you, because I did save that one.
Okay. So Sweet Academy. It's SE. Do you want me to, I can type it in at some point, but it's SEW and then the word Sweet and Academy across all platforms. Also, I have a free Facebook group and it's So Sweet to Learn. And I go live every Sunday at 5, every Sunday that I'm home at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a stitch out. And it looks a lot like this, like us just cutting up.
Typing now. Oh my gosh, cool. Thank you. Okay, so back to Marissa's question. Will the puff alphabets and numbers be available to purchase to use on our PR100?
So I they don't usually sell the fonts in between the different machines. I think that's exclusive to this one.
Is it possible to save it to a USB stick if you have a friend that has a PR1X?
So it's it's a certain font of file extension, and yes, it can go from machine to machine, but it has to be within the PR series.
Okay, so Marissa, force one of your friends to buy the PR1X so that you can get that design. I love it.
Or just upgrade.
Yeah. Here's a really good question from Diane. Can you upload or access Disney designs? Because these are professional machines, and because it's commercial.
They know we'll sell them. That's why.
Yes. Actually, Brother uses Disney uses Brother embroidery machines in their facilities. And I had an employee that actually worked at Disney for a number of years, and she was like, "Yeah, I've seen these machines. We used them all the time at Disney." I was like, "That's so cool." This was earlier, and we did talk about this. Just Brothers sell magnetic hoops that go with this. So there's even more than the flash frames that we showed today.
This one too.
Oh, that's the 5x7. Then there's the sashing frame for the 10 needle, right?
Yes.
That one is awesome.
I have one for one of my flatbed machines that it looks similar to, but I might tear down my whole setup if I go back there and get it.
Sashing frame on allbrands.com, and it will come up. But that's, I think it's 8x12 or 7x12, maybe.
8.
Okay, cool.
I'll look it up.
Here's just a comment from a Facebook user. When I visited Colorado, they had a girl at the Macy's doing hats and t-shirt monograms on this machine. Yes. In my mall, they actually purchased from AllBrands, but they're doing like designer bags and like putting the monogram on the front. It's very
super cool. I peeked at the comments and someone asked to see my mug again. Can I show them?
Yes.
Okay. So it's actually, I created this design. It's in my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is So Sweet Monogramming though.
Oh, wow.
And I have shirts and magnets and all kind of stuff with it. I didn't even realize this was the mug I was using.
I love that. Oh, I have my scan and cut vinyl.
Cool.
Let's see. Okay, here's one. On the 1055, can you use that arm extension table with the 14x14 hoop, or do you need to use the flat table?
So do you remember how far it comes out? It comes out pretty far. You can use it. You can use it.
But with a 14x14 hoop, you're not really going to be using tubular. So it'll work, but...
Yeah, it'll work, but it will... I guess you have to have it on there to pull it out. Typically.
There we go. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. That's easier to pack up too if you're going to a show than the big table that's like this big.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what is the memory like for remembering designs?
So you can touch memory, and it will give you the option to go to the machine, to a USB, or there's another option in there, but literally there's a touch of a button, and it'll save it for you. I don't know how many. I know it's a ton, because on one of my older model machines, everything I did, I saved it to memory because I was so afraid of losing it. And I mean, you can scroll for days. So you have a pretty hefty memory size.
Cool. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to just say, on our YouTube channel, we have a subscription program for exclusive content. And Jay is a member. Hey, Jay, it's good to see you. So is Kitty. Really good to see you guys here. So happy to see that. Here is a comment from Rhonda Segrist. She actually is a digitizer, Stitch in Time embroidery designs.
Yes, I heard.
Yeah. She says, guessing y'all will be going live next week from Quilt Expo because we need to see what's happening over there. Yes. So if you aren't able to make it to the show, you can definitely get the deals in our store, and you can also watch the live stream of the demonstration stage that Alexis will be on, and Rain and all of them. So yes, that will be on YouTube. Okay, we have one question left.
Can I press start real quick and let me know if it's too loud? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I love that you can just let this machine go and it's going to do all of the switches.
How's my sound?
Good.
Okay.
Tim says, is the hat hoop similar to the other machines? I have a 6 needle and I'm trying to figure out which hat hoop to get.
This one. Get the flat brim one. But I like it because it gets closer down to the brim. And it allows, this is a curved brim, but it allows for flat brims. So, some of those more structured hats, this is going to be your guy for it.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, Anne asks about the tubular support table. Is that for pant legs?
Perfect for pant legs and sleeves.
Sharon says, I'll be in Houston living in the AllBrands booth. So many wonderful demos. Yay, Sharon.
Come tap us on the shoulder and say hey.
I love it. I love it. All right. Let's see. Here's one from Roxanne. Will it allow you to embroider on the back side of the hat too?
So not this one, not this particular hat frame. There is one that will allow you to do ear to ear. When I do the back of a cap, I simply use, I've used my 4x4. And all I did was opened up the back area and hooped it down that way.
Oh, very cool. And Aaron Potts said, I love that hat hoop. Wonderful. Okay, so I guess we can do our giveaway. What do you think?
It's time.
Okay. Let's see. Let me share my screen. Let's see. Stop screen, present. Okay. Share screen. Here we go. I'm glad that the embroidery machines are easier to use than computers sometimes. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's pull a winner. Drum roll, please. Let's see who our winner's going to be today. Congratulations. She is so lucky. Let me tell you. Kay, please email me at events@allbrands.com with your name, number, and address to claim your $25 allbrands.com e-gift card. That's awesome. So we have a website. We were actually, Alexis, the first internet retailer for sewing machines and knitting machines. Wow. Online in 1996.
I know I've shopped with you all. Before I became an educator, I was a very avid customer.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's awesome. Well, I can't wait to see you in Houston. It's going to be fantastic.
See you there next week. What are we at? We may not get done with that before it's time. I have 7 minutes left on it. So.
Well, why don't you tell us what you're going to be showing on the main stage?
So I just thought about something else I didn't show you all, but I will bring it with me. One of the other educators, I grabbed this when I was in Tennessee last week, went through and stitched all of the field designs from the 10 needle. Look at this. So she did the default. She showed if it's reduced by 50%, if it's rotated, if it's blown up 200%. And these are all of the field stitches that come in my design center. Isn't that cool?
I love my design center.
I love it. Yep, flip. I'll be showing off how to do that on the stage. This one is made out of, like, you just make a stamp and then you can quilt around it. this is my favorite thing to show off at quilt shows. Like it's my go-to.
So you quilted around it?
Yeah. So all you do, you bring up the design, and I'm gonna make sure you all are in Houston, and you can watch me do this in person. I think it's upside down. But I turned it into a stamp. Then I brought it, because this is a design that's native to the 1055. Then I brought it into my design center, and it plotted around it, and I made the stitches that go around the outside. But wait, there's more. Let's show this one.
I have that panel. It's so cute.
And so you can also trace around it, and then you can quilt around it with the My Design Fill stitches. So this is not stitched. The outside of it is stitched.
I love that.
So I grabbed one of the other educators. She was nice enough to let me use some of her samples.
Wow. So for that one, since it's not an embroidery design, did you scan the fabric and draw around it to the stamp?
Yes. So you have the camera and the scan feature. It's literally a touch of a button, and your hoop will scan all the way around your design. It brings it up. You can use your stylus and trace it.
Oh, you already got an invite to come back on the show. I hope so. I hope we can get Alexis again. Absolutely. That would be awesome. Let's see here. Here's a question from Marissa. Is there a hoop that does shoes on the PR100?
Can that hoop? I think that does fit it.
Let me check.
That's what I love about a lot of the brother questions. It's easy to just Google it on the brother site. That's my one go-to cheat sheet when I'm at shows.
Let's see, brother shoe clamp. Brother shoe, and it'll come up. Okay, so it's for the PR 6 and 2. Oh, that's not the first. But they do have those little micro hoops if it's a bigger shoe. Maybe. I don't know. Worth a shot. Or clamp hoop of some sort. Let's see if we got any more questions. Oh, come again and show us more, Linda. I love it.
I can. The funny thing, Barbara, you got to tell them that I was worried that I was not even going to make it to an hour.
Hey, you know what? There's so much to show on these machines. It's funny how we get like excited and want to show all the things. So, so how much more time do we have on the design?
So that one has 2 minutes left.
Okay, I think we can fill in 2 minutes of time. Let's go over what is the difference, because we saw the single needle and the 6 needle. The things that are added when you get the 10 needle are a camera, My Design. You can scan in like a drawing, like a coloring book, and convert it to stitches.
Yes.
You can do quilt patterns on it, like the fill. So I've actually done quilting on my 10 needle before.
With that table, the table makes it super easy. You have so let's say you have a banner or something that you did, because we did this at convention in Colleen's class, where she had you do one part of the banner and then you match it up, you slide it over, and you can do the rest of it. Did you go to her class?
I went to the hat hoop class.
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah. So she did that on one of her other classes also, and you just slide it all the way over, and you can start it. So now you're not limited with your design size.
You know what I just found from Marissa? There is a shoe clamp for the PRS 100. It is the PRSCLP 45B. Yes. So the answer is yes, Marissa. I'm so glad that we waited.
So Marissa, I need to see a pair of shoes. Tag us.
This is the, what's that movie? Wizard of Oz. I love it.
We're almost.
Oh, Rhonda says, I'm working on a throw quilt and I can't wait to try that 10 by 10 magnetic hoop for the XP3 to quilt on. I love that. And that's the same as the sashing frame on the 10 needle. I used it in my edge class, and it holds it better than any magnetic hoop that I've ever experienced. And because the magnets are separate, not one piece, you can like use it to flatten out the fabric.
Yeah, and it clamps down like this. So it holds it and you don't get that hoop burn. And when you go to move it, you don't have to take all of them off. You use that little lifting tool and you just pull it, and then you put the new ones back on and you start stitching like nothing ever happened.
I like that I don't have to take the bottom part of the hoop off of the machine to like take the magnets off, shift my quilt over, put the magnets back on, line it up with my camera, and on the luminaire, position it with the projector to match up. And then they have the edge-to-edge feature in the Brother luminaire.
Yep. You just plug it in. All right, so we're done over here. I'm going to jump up and grab it.
Okay.
Oh, I have socks on. Those kept sliding.
And that's all with like your web. Do you have a website?
I do. www.sosweetacademy.com.
Cool. I love my luminaire too. And my 10 needle.
So let's take our stabilizer out.
Yay. I'm going to zoom in on you so we can see. Yeah. This is such a good way to end the day. Find the joy in the journey.
Yes.
I always find joy when I'm in my sewing room and stitching.
You do what? You find joy in your... I think we all do.
Oh, you said you were building a she shed in the back?
Yes, it has been quite the joy in the journey, but I'm almost done. I do have power out there, so we technically could have done this out there, but we didn't want to. I just now have to get a couple more things done, and I'm hoping to have it done completely by my birthday, the end of November.
Oh, happy birthday, early birthday.
Thank you. So perfect.
Well, maybe next time we get together, which I think we should definitely get together, we'll see your new she shed.
I agree. I listen, that's going to be my goal. That we're going to do this next one in my she shed.
Wonderful. So I hope you guys come and see us at the Houston International Quilt Festival, November 2nd through the 5th. Alexis will be there. I'll be there. Tons of educators and influencers and friends in the Brother booth and the AllBrands village. It's going to be tons of fun. If you're not able to make it, stop by our store, get the show specials, get the discounts, and watch us virtually live on YouTube, November 2nd through the 5th. Alexis, you're awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I had so much fun.
Yay! Me too. I can't wait to see you in Houston. We're going to have fun.
I know. Too much fun.
All right, everyone. We'll see y'all at Houston. Bye.